You're about to get it. Now I'm dining cause I got the munchies. Let me think it out. Cause gotta be smoking. Gotta be smoking. Hey, what's up, you guys? And welcome to a new video on my 6th channel. Now, I'm holding this up because the new movie is still in theaters. I didn't watch it in theaters, I watched it on a bootleg site. But I saw the newest edition in the Scary Movie series titled. And I know a lot of people are actually mixed reviews with the new Scary Movie, but I freaking loved it. And I didn't actually expect to like it as much. I heard the bad reviews and I'm like, okay, time to rip this movie apart. It's gonna be, I'm gonna rip the movie apart. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna hate it. It's gonna be the worst thing I ever seen in my life. Because that's what some people were saying, it's the worst thing in their life. Ouija Shark is the worst thing I ever seen. If Scary Movie could be worse than Ouija Shark, then I'll be like, okay. What did the Wayans do? But actually, Scary Movie 6 is probably my favorite sequel in the entire franchise. Now, all 5 scary movies, Scary Movie 6 is probably the one that actually I laughed at. Especially, there's a scene in it where Shorty, if you've seen the movie Get Out, you know that there's a scene where he gets like sucked in a chair. He goes flying. Spoilers, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Kind of like doing spoilers. But he gets like sucked through this like dimension, and he becomes animated and parodies Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. And that scene was probably the best, funniest scene in the entire movie. That's what the intro was. I was trying to sing the parody that was in Scary Movie 6, but it didn't end up that well. But yeah, if you haven't seen Scary Movie 6, don't believe what the critics or reviews are saying. Watch the movie for yourself and you might actually enjoy it. The only thing I didn't like is that they actually killed off the people that they parodied from Scream 6. Well, Scream 5 and Scream 6, like Jenna Ortega, Melissa Biera, like Sam Carpenter and Tara Carpenter, which is Tuesday and Sarah. They killed them off. I'm like, what? What? They killed off Wednesday? But by the way, even though this is the movie review, this is technically the spoiler review. Shaq shows up in the movie, and the killers end up actually being Ray and Shorty. The whole point, the motive of this is of Scary Movie 6 is probably better than any Scream motive. The motive is, and this is what I got out of it. They killed people who screwed over the Wayans. Like, the people who made Scary Movie 3, 4, and 5. If they made those, they die. Like, they could have made a Scream movie where it's like, well, it would be meta. This is the idea for it. Original killer, like they bring Matthew Lillard as Matthew Lillard. He's killing off people because they did not bring him back in Scream 2, 3, and 4. And by the time in 5 and 6, and by the time they brought him back, he was AI. So Matthew Lillard's pissed, so he goes around killing the original cast and new cast of the new Scream movies. Or something. But Scary Movie 6, it had a better motive than any Scream movie. I admit that. And I actually am one of the few that actually liked Scream 7. And I admit that this had a better motive than Scream 7. Scream 7 was like, I read your books, Sydney. And it drove me to madness, is what I got out of it. But yeah. Also, if you've seen Scream 5, you know Dewey Riley dies. And in Scary Movie 6, Doofy dies. And in the same way that Dewey died. So it's stabbed here and stabbed back here. And they actually die. Scary Movie is known to be like parodies where you get your head chopped off and the mouth is still talking. No, in Scary Movie 6, you actually die. Like, if you get stabbed or your head chopped off, you're dead. You're not coming back to Scary Movie 7. And also, one of the better, also one of the good scenes in it. Let me get the DVD. Where is it? There. And there was a scene that was a parody on The Substance. And it had, I can't remember her name. Is it back here? It's the parody of Gale Weathers. I don't see her name back here. But she's in the, gets like the substance, which they call the stuff in the parody. And Ghostface like sticks it in her and all that, and her lips grow and all that. And something comes out of her back, and we see it in first person, like them walking in first person. And then they wipe down the mirror, and it's, I think it's, I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's Sean Wayans from White Chicks. And he says, "Wrong movie. You were thinking it." And then he gets stabbed through the mouth, and then Ghostface says, "White Chicks too, my ass." But yeah, Scary Movie 6 is probably one of the better scary movie films since this one. Like, this one actually, at least they were trying to be a little bit funny and spoof Scream. The other ones, they were, Scary Movie 1 and 2 are probably, and 6 are probably what I consider the best ones of the series. 3, 4, and 5, they're dog shit. They could go eat a dick. But, oh, the little hand guy, he barely shows up in the movie. I don't have Long Legs, but it was a Long Legs parody. I actually haven't seen Long Legs, but I watched the kill count, so I know all the plot of the movie. That's why I never actually watched Long Legs, because I know the entire plot, because I watched Dead Meat, and they did kill count. Anyway, this is a longer review than I wanted it to be, but Scary Movie 6, I'm living in 2028 if it's Scary Movie 7. I give Scary Movie 6 a 8 out of 10. Why not a 10 out of 10? One, because the Art the Clown scene you see in the trailer where they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And the girl's holding the, like, balls of someone. That's the only scene that Art the Clown appears. They took out the Ghostface smile mask where they were playing Red Light, Green Light, and there was a parody on Squid Game. They took those scenes out. And no, I don't hear a lot of reviewers mentioning this, but there's actually a Final Destination reference in the opening of the movie. There's a theme park in Scary Movie 6 called Extreme Final Destination World, and they parody a scene from Final Destination Bloodlines. So there's a kid with the coin in Final Destination Bloodlines, and he gets like smashed by a piano in the opening. In the opening of Scary Movie 6, he gets squashed by the roller coaster. Like, it lands on top of him and squashes him. I'm like, we never seen a scary movie that actually parodied Final Destination. So that was cool. We actually got a Final Destination spoof. But anyway, Scary Movie 6, I give it 8 out of 10. Go check it out. Peace.